Okay, so I just finished Margaret Hefferman's TED Talk about forgetting the pecking order at work. She uses the chickens' productivity as an example on how she uses chickens to talk about productivity, and she says that she took two groups. Took one group that was less productive, normal, like a control group, and separated them for 6 generations and had them breed. And then she took the super chickens, the ones that were the most productive, and put them all together and left them alone. Or no, excuse me, she would take them and then she would let them breed and then take the ones that were most productive from there and keep on going. And what she found out was that the ones that were normal, the control group, they were perfectly fine. They were healthy, they were able to, they're just normal chickens. But the super productive group apparently had outcompeted itself. So, Herfman's big idea is to get rid of the competition side of work, life, and whatnot, and just focus on working towards a common goal, from what I got from her TED Talk. One of the things that I noticed was that the successful companies that the successful ones that she talked about were not the superstars or the rock stars. They're the ones that were there for everybody. So what I thought of immediately was just a team. You have a team where, sure, you might have one person that's really, really good, but that person still needs all the supporting characters in that group. A team that I can think of was the Pistons. I think it was a couple of years ago, where they didn't really have any superstars, and they were able to beat the Los Angeles Lakers, where they had a whole bunch of superstars. So all the superstars were trying to be superstar and make that winning shot, whereas the Pistons, with the regular team, they were working more towards each other, towards the common goal of getting that tournament. So I think that's what Herfan's big idea is, to not have all the superstars together and have them compete. It's just have a bunch of normal people work towards a common goal. Is this realistic in individuals or culture like the United States? Absolutely it is. You can see it all the time in teams. In professional teams, you have basketball teams where there's usually like one star and the supporting cast, but there's still a goal. Do I believe it's possible in a business? I absolutely think it is. I think how it can work is you have one person says, hey, this is the goal, this is what we need to accomplish. You can have all the best workers in the group, but as long as someone is kind of telling everybody what to do, it'll work. Usually that's how professional teams work. They're all professional athletes, but you have a coach, and he's the one to say, hey, look, you're good at this, you're good at that, you're good at this, you're good at that. Work together to put the ball in the hoop. So do I think the United States can work like that? Yes, I think it can. Any cultures that might adapt easier? I would probably say cultures where personal boundaries are less constrictive, like maybe the Middle East or something like that. Because I noticed that, I would say India or something like that, because when something happens, like a medical emergency, there's a lot of people around and they all want to help out. So I think in any culture where people want to work towards a common goal, I think that would be the most effective.